The Multiverse movie show is about to begin, guys, so make sure you smash that like button and comment down below in the live chat. And if you're watching the replay right now, please go ahead and let us know your thoughts of Jurassic World Dominion down in the comment sections. There will be no spoilers. I mean, later on in the stream, we will be going into spoilers, but as of the beginning, we won't. So let us know your thoughts in the comments, or if you're in the live chat, let us know your thoughts. And make sure to smash that like button. We'll be going live shortly.
Here we go. Be careful what you wish for, Parker. Hello, Peter.
Hello, everybody in the multiverse of movies. I'm, of course, your host, as always, Isaac, the film geek, whatever you want to call me. Isaac is my name. And yeah, today we are doing this quick, short, simple live stream. We're just going to get into it. Jurassic World Dominion, of course, that's the big topic of today, or the big topic of this weekend. Um, but yeah, Jurassic World Dominion, of course, we all know it is one of the most iconic franchises of all time. Even non-movie fans, like people who just go to the movie theaters like at least 2 or 3 times a year, even they know the franchise that it is Jurassic Park. So we all know that, of course, it's not just an iconic franchise; it's a classic franchise too. It's a franchise that has been popular since the '90s. I mean, a lot of us here in the chat were probably not even born when when the first Jurassic Park movie came. I mean, including myself. I wasn't alive. I didn't exist. But hey, it's an iconic franchise with a lot of history. Of course, everyone knows it. And anytime dinosaurs are thought of, we all think of Jurassic Park. And this weekend, the final installment of the Jurassic Park franchise was finally released, of course, known as Jurassic World Dominion. Of course, this one reunites the old cast. Of course, we get to see the return of Dr. Alan Grant, Dr. Sattler, and Dr. Ian Malcolm. They all come back, and of course, they're together with the new cast of Chris Pratt, Owen Grady, Bryce Dallas Howard. I believe what's her name? Claire. I believe her name is Claire. Correct, right? Correct me in the chat if I'm wrong about that, but it was something like Claire. And of course, you see the old and new cast, this final story. Now, this stream is going to be real quick. So I apologize if it's not like the usual 1 hour streams, but I got to do it quick because I do got to go somewhere in like an hour. But originally, this was going to be like a planned out pre recorded video. But I decided, hey, you know what? I'm just gonna do it live so that that way if you guys want to, like, for example, let's say I get something wrong, you guys can just correct me in the chat. Like, for example, I think Bryce Dallas Howard's name is Claire. I believe that's her character's name. uh and so if I get something wrong, or if you have your own personal opinion, you get to voice it out here in this video, because I already did a review on it. So it's like this is kind of like my second review, just because very I feel very what's the word I'm trying to look for? I feel very attached to this franchise that I'm gonna say this right now. Maybe it's unpopular depending on how many people think of it, but I believe Jurassic World Dominion is, to me personally, I'm only speaking for myself. I'm not speaking for anyone. To me, it is the most disappointed I've ever been leaving the theater. It's not I don't think it's a bad movie. I think it's actually a decent movie. But to me, a Jurassic Park movie should not be what we got, especially the way it was marketed. And I'm gonna read the comments first. Welcome everyone in the chat. By the way, thank you all for being here. This was a stream I planned last second. I also put up a poll, so if you've seen Jurassic World Dominion, you go ahead and vote. And even if you haven't seen it, let's say you're just excited for the trailer. Um, if you like, let's say you just watch the trailers, you let me know what you think in the poll or in the chat, however you want to. But we got Antonio in the chat. He says, yes, somebody's gonna stream. I don't think anyone streams at this time unless you're like from Europe or something like that, because for people in Europe, it's like the afternoon or something like that. Um, and then we have MSK. Hi, and then of course Brad Clark. What's up, Black? Sorry, dang, I need to drink some water. But what's up, Brad Clark? Welcome to the chat. He asked if he could join. I'm sorry, Brad. I'm gonna do it real quick. I apologize, but you're more than welcome to let me know your thoughts in the chat. Um, and yeah, I would like to know your thoughts on this movie because I know you were very excited for this movie. And then of course MSK says hi. So I will give you. I will give some information regarding the science of the dinosaurs. Honestly, don't mind. Like I didn't find any plot holes or anything like that. Like my biggest problem with the movie was more that it wasn't really even about dinosaurs, because here's the thing. So there's two plots in this movie. There's the old cast and then there's the new cast. The old cast, their mission is trying to stop this clone cyborg, oh wait, not cyborg, clone bug epidemic. And then the other one is trying to save this clone girl. I think her name is Mary Lockwood. Uh, and the thing that disappointed me is that the movie had this giant premise of dinosaurs. It like set the last movie, Fallen Kingdom, sets up this story of dinosaurs are now roaming the earth. And in a story like that, you start to question what would our world look like if dinosaurs took over the world. Especially, let's all remember that classic line from the first movie, you know, God creates man. I mean, no, let me rephrase that. God creates dinosaurs, God kills dinosaurs, God creates men, men kills God, men creates dinosaur. That's one of my favorite lines in the Jurassic Park franchise, and it was just disappointing. I mean, I won't deny it. The dinosaur action looked cool. Seeing what's his name, the Gigasaurus, the Gigantosaurus, the biggest carnivore the Earth has ever seen. I think that was pretty cool. I found that pretty cool to see. The fights were cool. The final fight was awesome. Everything was cool, action wise. Even that chase scene in Malta was pretty cool. But the movie just it felt like dinosaurs just weren't the main thing. And if you even Fallen Kingdom, all these other movies, their main priority is the dinosaurs. But this movie wasn't it. This movie instead, you have this giant. I feel like what happened is when they're writing the script, it's like because let's not deny it, a story about an extinction level threat of dinosaurs, that's a pretty difficult story to write. But I feel like the people writing it, it's like they didn't they couldn't think of an idea. So they were just like, okay, I feel like it was mandated by the studio to get the old cast back. But they're like, okay, how do we get the old cast, these much older people, to come back in a dinosaur action movie? And so this is what they came up with. And it just didn't feel right. It didn't feel Jurassic-y. And that's the thing that disappointed me. Also, we got Raya and everyone in the chat. Let me actually say hi to everyone first. But yeah, that's the thing that really let me down on Jurassic Park. It just in a movie called Jurassic Park, it didn't feel very Jurassic-y. And especially this topic of, dinosaurs are roaming the earth. But we barely like in the I said this in my review, I believe. In the beginning, the very beginning and the very ending of this movie, I like it. Like, if you had only shown me the very beginning and the very end, I would have said, "Holy crap, this movie it looks like it's gonna have the potential to be good." But everything in the middle just no, it wasn't that. Like, at the beginning, they show you, "Oh, dinosaurs are on the Earth," but they make it seem like it's a minor inconvenience. Like, they show you, "Oh, they stop traffic." The big flying one, I believe they're called pterodactyls. The pterodactyl is living on a skyscraper. Oh, they messed up a wedding. It didn't feel like there was any stakes. It didn't feel like dinosaurs were actually eating people. It just felt like, oh, it's just a minor, it's just a little itch. It's just a little. It's kind of like a little scratch on the car. It's no biggie. Unless you're poor like me. Just kidding. But yeah, that's the thing that disappointed me. Now let me read everyone else's chats. The cool guy, what's up, cool guy? Says I've been hearing it. It ain't that great, but I still gotta see it for myself. Yeah, I understand. There are some people who are gonna like it, and I wish I did. I wish I was one of those people, but ultimately, this is the most disappointed I've left a theater. And I'll get more into it in a bit, but let me catch up to topics, and then not topics to the chat. Daniel Martin says, "What's Morbin Isaac? What's Morbin Daniel Martin?" Brad Clark says, "Gigantosaurus." There we go. That's the name. Is not the biggest carnivore. It's Spinosaurus. As of size wise, giga sizes is debated to either be bigger or same size as T-Rex. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't really know much about. I don't know much about dinosaurs. Like when I was a kid, I loved dinosaur stuff. I loved, I would like literally find YouTube videos of like museums of dinosaurs and just like watch those videos. Um, but yeah, that. I don't really know much, but I'm not gonna lie to you. I wish we saw the Spinosaurus because I remember there was like a leak like 2 years ago saying that the Spinosaurus was gonna show up. Of course, that didn't happen, but I would have loved to have seen the Spinosaurus come back because we haven't seen the Spinosaurus since Jurassic Park 3. But I did still like the Gigantosaurus. I didn't even know that was a real dinosaur, to be honest. So, Theosaurus is a planet eater, so that's accurate. Claire, you got it. Oh, okay, I got it right. Then fly now. I noticed minor references to other dinosaur documentaries, specifically BBC's Chased by Dinosaurs and Discovery Channel's Dinosaur Planet. I honestly never seen those, but yeah, I can't even I can't say I honestly can't say that I know anything. Like I'm not gonna pretend to be a paleontologist. Um, but yeah. What's the next comment? They named off so many new dinosaurs in this movie, I couldn't keep track. Oh yeah, I'm not even. I mean, I couldn't keep track, but I didn't really mind that. I just wish we actually saw far more dinosaur action, or at least stakes, feeling like people just can't live in their homes anymore, knowing that there's like I would have loved scenes like a T Rex in like New York City, or like a Velociraptor pack eating people in like Chicago, or something like that. Like something that shows you the stakes, like the stakes that now humans can't go outside without fear. Even I'm gonna say this right now, even Jurassic Park 2 did it much better than Jurassic World Dominion, and that movie only had a T-Rex walking in what city was it? I can't remember what city it was, but at least they showed you the stakes. That thing was like going around, causing like a mini earthquake, eats dinosaurs. It's able to push off a train and everything, and at least that felt like it had stakes. But this one, no, it's just kind of like they were like, hey, you know what? We don't know how to write it, so we'll just forget it. But um, or was I Jurassic Park 6 was disappointing? Yeah, I agree. It's to me the most to me personally, only my perspective, it is the most disappointing I've been in the theater. True. After I heard your review, I'll admit though, this movie is wonderful to watch on IMAX. It's wonderful to watch on IMAX, but only because some of the scenes look cool. But overall, this movie was just so disappointing. But yeah, after I heard a review in Ashley's, I just went in with lowered expectations, and it was a big, dumb summer movie. I had fun with it. Hey man, that's awesome, Daniel Moore. I wish I had your experience. I wish I had your experience, but I just didn't feel it. I just didn't feel it. That's what she said, but I just didn't feel it. And I wish I wish I had liked it. I wish I had liked it. And I had high expectations because I just love dress. I mean, I'm wearing a Jurassic Park shirt right now. Uh, But yeah, it is what it is. Good recall, Isaac. Thank you. The final fight was a letdown. I thought the final fight was pretty good. It's just that, it's like I've always said this about movies. The most important act in any so there are 3 acts in every movie. The most important act to get down right is always going to be act 1 because act 1 is your intro. It's your way to get you involved with the characters, the new characters, whatever. It sets up the story, it sets up the conflicts, it sets up everything. And by the time we were in the 3rd act, nothing meant anything to me, at least. I didn't feel any fear for the characters. I didn't feel anything because it didn't deliver on the story that we were even the trailers were trying to tell you, "Oh, this is an extinction level threat. Dinosaurs are on roaming the earth." And so by the time we got to that final fight, I felt empty. I felt empty. And then Rhea says, "More Isaac wants to thank you, Rhea. What's up, Rhea? Thank you. Hello again. Hello, Antonio. Um, I don't think the studio made Colin have the old cast. That was an idea, but execution wise is weak. Hold up. Sorry, I just got a text message. Yep. Honestly, I don't know, but like I love seeing the old cast and seeing the references, uh, seeing the references and everything. Um, But to me, it felt to at least how it feels. I obviously don't know what happened behind the scenes, but to me, it felt like they were like, "Okay, we need this big event, this endgame event. What sells the tickets? Oh crap, let's get the old cast. That way we get the nostalgia from the 90s." Um, and so they were like, "Okay, so how do we put them in the plot?" Because I remember when Fallen Kingdom came out, everyone was asking, "Okay, how come Jeff Goldblum was promoted?" But he was because remember, Jeff Goldblum was being promoted a lot for Fallen Kingdom, but he was obviously only in that one quick scene. And everyone was saying, "Oh, of course it makes sense. Jeff Goldblum is only going to be there real quick because he's old. He's not going to be in the Dino action." And I remember everyone was thinking, "You can't bring back the old cast because they're older." Uh, of course, we stand corrected. And I always said this: you can bring them back, except you just can't make them as fast or as athletic. But it's not like they were as fast or it's not like they were ever like in these Jurassic Park movies. They're just humans trying to survive, trying to use their luck against raptors, T-Rexes, and everything. Um, and I felt like in this movie they wanted to bring them back, and I'm glad they did. But it just felt like at the last second they're like, okay, how do we bring them back? And so they came up with this idea of a bug epidemic. And I don't know. And what frustrated me is that the bug epidemic wasn't even caused because of dinosaurs. It was caused because biosyn was trying to take over the world's food population. It wasn't anything. It was just biosyn craze, but it's like don't get me wrong. Crap, I exited myself out. Um, okay, where was I? It's like I don't know, man. It's like I don't get me wrong. The story of a bug epidemic being caused because a company wanted to take over the world's food population. That sounds like a good story. It's just that it doesn't sound like a good Jurassic Park story. Because when we're going into Jurassic Park movies, we're expecting dino action, we're expecting dinosaurs. Um, and don't get me wrong, I would love this bug epidemic story or a clone saga or something like that. But this is Jurassic Park. It's Jurassic Park. It's like having a Back to the Future movie without time travel. Like what point is that? Like you're taking away the big part of the it's like having a Star Wars movie take place on Earth. It's like of course that would sound stupid because we're watching Star Wars because it's space. It's in the galaxy far, far away. You know, you're taking away the big thing that makes Jurassic Park special, and that's dinosaurs. Uh just got out of theaters and loved it. Wait, you watched it early morning or depending what time zone you're at? Right now for me, it's about to be 1 PM, but it's 12:40. Uh, I don't know. But, hey, I'm glad you liked the Coffee Machine, and, hey, let us know in the chat what did you like, what didn't you like, because all movies are subjective, and, I wish I had liked it, but it fell flat for me. Uh, but, yeah. Is it worse than Jurassic Park 3 and Fallen Kingdom? Well, I'll tell you this right now. The first movie, the first Jurassic Park movie is one of my top 20, possibly top 10. I'd have to think about that. Top 20 favorite movies of all time. It's a classic. It's a movie I have a lot of nostalgia and love for. Jurassic Park 2, I like it too. Jurassic Park 3, I'm gonna say a underrated, I mean not underrated, a unpopular opinion. I like Jurassic Park 3. It's not as good as the others, but I like Jurassic Park 3. I had fun with that movie. Um, in Jurassic World, the first one, I think that's the second best Jurassic Park movie we've ever had. Or at least me personally. Of course, it's all subjective, but um, my personal opinion, Jurassic World, the first one, is the best Jurassic Park movie besides the first classic one. And then Fallen Kingdom. I'll say Fallen Kingdom is the weak besides Dominion, it is the weakest of the Jurassic Park movies, but I still like it. However, the taste of the ending now feels much more sour after watching Dominion because what I've said about Fallen Kingdom is Fallen Kingdom felt like it was just trying to be a prelude to this movie. And I've said that since the movie came out because it felt like there was no point in the movie besides, hey, let's set up dinosaurs roaming the earth. That's to me what it felt like. That to me is what it felt like. But I still like Fallen Kingdom. And I like what they went with because Fallen Kingdom does go more into the horror vibe. Although I'll admit, I wish we got more Endoraptor because Endoraptor doesn't even show up until past halfway, down the movie. But either way, I still like Fallen Kingdom. Except I will admit it gets worse now that Jurassic World 3 has come out. But Dominion is the first Jurassic Park movie I do not like. I do not like. It's the first Jurassic Park movie I do not like. I don't hate it. I don't think it's terrible, but I do think it is, and the standard of a Jurassic Park movie, it should not be on this level. It should not, and especially it's a movie that has this big premise, but it doesn't do that premise. They were marketing it in the trailers, the commercials, and everything, but it didn't go with that. This kind of reminds me of Planet of the Apes. That last one, was it called War for the Planet of the Apes? Because if you look at the trailers, the commercials, they're promising this big giant war of ape versus man. Finally, but the movie is more kind of like a Shawshank Redemption, where it's more the apes are being imprisoned and now they're being enslaved by humans. And look, I really love that movie. I think that Planet of the Apes trilogy is a wonderful, wonderful trilogy. But I'll admit the marketing was off. But however, at least that movie still showed you because that movie kept promising you the continuation of the story of the apes trying to get their independence from humanity. In this movie, what it tries telling you, in this movie instead, what they go with is, okay, let's promote dinosaurs are taking over, or not taking over Earth, but they have to coexist with humans. Now, what do humans do now that dinosaurs are everywhere? It didn't answer that. Instead, it was, okay, let's go with a bug epidemic and a clone girl saga. Okay, what the fuck? Why? And that was the thing that frustrated me. But I'll admit, Dominion to me personally, I know it's probably the unpopular opinion, and I'm fine with that. But to me personally, in my own subjective opinion, Jurassic World Dominion is the worst Jurassic Park movie. The worst. I don't even know if I'll rewatch it. This is probably going to be the first Jurassic Park movie that I don't even consider buying the Blu-ray. Um, but let's continue with the chat. Sorry, guys, if I'm being slow. I'm a slow reader, so I apologize if I'm not getting to y'all's on time. So the plot point was interesting. Like, I'll admit the bug epidemic and the clone girl stuff, it's interesting, but they went into it in a Jurassic Park movie, and then they forgot about the dinosaurs. And I said this in my review, and Daniel remembers this because he made sure to highlight that comment. I said this: Jurassic World Dominion had one job, but instead it multiplied itself to four jobs. It wanted to make things more confusing than it should have. Because at least Jurassic Park 3, and I'll say this right now, at least Jurassic Park 3, at least that movie wasn't confusing. It was just straight up, okay, these characters are on this island, dinosaurs are everywhere, they're fighting for their survival. Boom, go. It wasn't that confusing. Even the first Jurassic Park movie wasn't confusing. The first one was just, okay, dinosaurs now exist. There's going to be this theme park. These characters are going to go on a ride, go to this theme park. However, there's going to be some issues, and then the dinosaurs are now loose. Now these characters have to survive the dinosaurs. Boom, go. Every Jurassic Park movie has, even the first Jurassic World was really simple. Fallen Kingdom was simple too, although it did try going more not confusing, but more convoluted. Convoluted is a better word to say, because I wasn't confused. It was just more convoluted. The convoluted. This movie was convoluted. It was like, okay, we have no idea what to do, so let's put on these multiple ideas, and then they forgot to add the one idea you kept marketing, and that was the extinction level threat of dinosaurs coexisting with humans on Earth. It forgot that. But Jurassic Park 3 is the worst. I disagree, but I'll admit I'm in the minority on that because I do know most people hate Jurassic Park 3, so I understand that. I'll say it's the weakest. Or no, actually, I'll say this. I think I prefer Jurassic Park 3 over Jurassic Park 2. That's just me. But yeah, I'm in the minority because I know the entire chat hates Jurassic Park 3. Oh my god. And also the polls. There's a poll, so y'all go ahead and vote there, and I'll read them in a bit. Isaac, is this movie packed or not? Like, do you mean like packed as in like too many? Like, you mean like action packed? I would say there's good action. Like the Malta chase sequence, I like that. Although I'll admit, I think it's really stupid that. Can I say this right now? How the heck are the Raptors not able to catch up, or they're able to catch up to Owen, but they keep tripping. And it's so stupid. Like I was noticing, and I like the Malta chase sequence, but my problem is it seems like they're doing anything so that the Raptors can't catch him. I found that stupid. How are the Raptors not catching him? And also, I'll say this one stupid thing. There's this one stupid thing. There's a scene where two bigger dinosaurs, I don't know what their names is. Brad might know the name, but they're like reddish, blackish. Um, the two of them get let loose in Malta, and Owen is right there, and he does that hand gesture, that he does to Blue the Raptor, and he does the hand gestures to them, and both big dinosaurs, they just stand still. And I'm like, wait, hold up. They've established in this trilogy that Owen does that to Blue and the other raptors because they were raised by Owen. They knew Owen since it was baby, so they kind of see it as like an alpha, and they respect Owen, and they were nurtured by Owen, and Owen has trained them for years, and so it makes sense when the Raptors kind of stop when he does the hand gestures. But how did the big dinosaurs stop? Like I think they're like a hybrid of T Rexes. I don't know what they're called. Uh, but they just stop. But they're like these big dinosaurs. They're not raptors. They're like big dinosaurs. Like they kind of look like the size of a T Rex, and they just stop when Owen's doing the hand gestures. It's like, wait, hold up, what? That's pretty stupid. But also the other raptors when they were chasing him in Malta, uh, when they were chasing it in Malta, the raptors were chasing him in Malta. They they couldn't catch up to Owen, or anytime they did, they would just trip or fall. And the same thing when they were chasing Claire in the movie, when that one singular raptor and Bryce Dallas Howard's Claire wasn't even on a motorcycle. She was literally jumping and running through rooftops, and still no, nothing, nothing. And also the villains in this movie were so horrible. Like that one guy, the one guy that chased that was chased that guy that kind of looks like Bucky. I don't even know if he has a name in this movie, but he's the one that catches uh Lockwood. I forgot the girl's name. Lockwood. I'll just call her Lockwood. He felt like such a one note villain. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I felt like they were trying to show you, look, this guy's bad because he has a tattoo on his face. Ooh, everybody, look, he's probably in the KKK. He's probably a white supremacist. Like that's kind of what it felt like they were trying to know. And then he disappears after. I mean, they kill him off, but then there's another villain, and they show you the Asian woman who I think she's selling the dinosaurs, or she knows how to. She has that like the red dot, the laser thing, and and then they set her up to be like this big villain, throw her, toss her away. And then now we get into the actual villain, which is the white guy. I forgot what his name is. I can't remember what his name was. The Biosyn CEO. Oh my god, he was so one note. He was just, haha, I am bad because I'm a rich white man and I want to control the food population. Yay! Let's effing go. What? And then he does this silly he does this like silly dance. It's not a dance, but he's kind of like raging. Like he's moving his arms. Like it felt so silly. It's like, what the heck, man? What the heck? Like the villains in this movie felt so one note, bland, boring. Like I guarantee you, any of us could have written a better villain than that. Instead, this movie was just, ha, I am rich, bad white man. You should fear me because I have money. But Josh, oh three, oh what's up, Josh? Josh, Josh says this movie is trash. I didn't hate it that much, but I am very frustrated with how disappointing I was. Um, Also, I rarely ever use the word trash, but I understand. Um, but yeah, and also we got Kamu in the chat. As a diehard Jurassic Park fan, this movie was shit. I I wouldn't call it shit. I didn't like hate the movie, but I didn't like the movie. I was like this. It was below average. It's what I would call it. But yeah, I'm a diehard Jurassic Park fan, and this movie was just it just didn't feel. It wasn't satisfying. It wasn't satisfying. And this is the end of the franchise too. That's the thing that frustrates me even more. But yeah, where was I? Hell, even the Jurassic World trilogy was ass. I mean, I love the first Jurassic World movie. I don't know how people hate that movie, but I love it. I love that movie. Um, Fallen Kingdom is just decent. I'll say Fallen Kingdom is decent, but I'll admit I don't think I'm ever gonna rewatch it because all I'm gonna remember is Dominion's disappointment. The Morbius. Oh my god, Morbius. um, okay, what comment was that? That's what she said. I can't remember why I said that. The ending felt like Matrix Revolutions. It was disappointing, but ending wise is fair, if that makes sense. Like I like the ending. Like the ending. Wait, spoiler alert. I forgot. I don't even know if I've said spoiler alert. Just gonna warn everyone. Spoiler alert. You are now entering a spoiler zone. Authorized personnel only. Although I don't think most of y'all even care. But um, this movie, the ending of this movie, ends off with them saying that the dinosaurs are still going to be roaming Earth, which I'm fine with. I expected that ending, but it also shows you that they're reproducing. It even shows you that big fish one. I don't know what's it called. Brad is the dino expert here, so he can tell me the name in the chat. Uh, they show you the big dinosaur, the one that swims. It shows it has babies. It's showing the other dinosaurs having babies. Of course, Blue has a bell baby. Her name's Beta. Uh, and they show you that they're reproducing, meaning that there's gonna be far more dinosaurs. And I'm fine with that ending. I'm fine with. I'm fine with that. I just didn't like everything in between. Like I said, the very beginning of this movie and the very end of this movie were pretty good. I like that. But everything in the first 2 minutes and the last 2 minutes are good. Everything in the middle, not so much. You know. Um, but yeah, I'll say this even too. This movie was more disappointing than Matrix Resurrections. I thought Matrix Resurrections was decent. It just didn't live up to what the trailer said. And I'll say that it's a average movie, Matrix Resurrections. But at least that movie went into what it promised, because in the trailers it markets Neo is coming back to the Matrix. Back to where it all started, the Matrix. But this movie didn't do what it was marketing. Dinosaurs causing an extinction level threat for humanity because now they have to coexist with one another, you know? And every Jurassic Park movie has always said that humans and dinosaurs cannot coexist. That's what they've always established. But this movie kind of forgot that completely. But yeah. Josh says, I didn't think that no Jurassic World movie would be as bad as Fallen Kingdom, but fucking hell, this movie made Fallen Kingdom look like a masterpiece by comparison. I I still would disagree on that. Like, I think Fallen Kingdom was just decent, and I'll admit Dominion. Like comparing both of them, Fallen Kingdom is to me the far better movie. Um, it didn't make it look like a masterpiece. I'll say that, but I'll admit it makes it worse because because to me it felt like Fallen Kingdoms. The only point of Fallen Kingdom existing was to set up this extinction level threat, but they didn't even go with that. But Coffee Machine says, please re-release Morbius into theaters again. We were busy. Oh my god, I've seen that petition. The petition to um have Morbius re-release. Oh my god. Uh, I don't know if this is by chance the locust epidemic and dinosaurs around the globe remind me of COVID. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. When we were seeing like the pandemic and everything, um, it kind of reminded me of like early 2020. There was this big issue and everything like that. But yeah, and also this movie was filmed during the pandemic, so I don't even know if that was an idea, or I don't know. But anyways, Joshua32 says I was expecting Jurassic World 3 to be similar to War of the Planet of the Apes, where humans are going to war against the dinosaurs. I wasn't expecting that much. I was expecting one thing I like that in the beginning of the movie they only ask it real quick, but they never go into this. What does the world think? Should dinosaurs be killed off, or should dinosaurs coexist, or should they be sent to their separate island? And then they ask that question once, and that's it. I feel like that question should have been asked far more. Because honestly, in a real world scenario, if dinosaurs were coexisting, there would be debates, Congress would go wild, the world leaders would be going into like Kim Jong Un, Joe Biden, Putin, everyone. They'd be like wondering what the heck do we do now that dinosaurs are here? Like they'd all be asking the question. But this movie makes it seem like it's just a minor inconvenience. Like oh no, it's just a scratch on the car. No, this shouldn't be a scratch on the car. This should be the entire car being demolished. What's going on? Instead we got a copy and paste plot from Jurassic World and the original Jurassic Park movie with a bunch of bullshit Mission Impossible stuff. Yeah, I didn't like that. It felt like they wanted to be like a spy espionage film, and I didn't like that. I did not like that. That frustrated me. But hold up, let me read its text message. I just got a text message. Hold up. Okay. Sorry, guys. I was just reading a text message. Um, okay, where was I? Jurassic Park is, I mean, to me it is. I grew up loving those movies, so to me it is. But I understand, I understand. Um, at Fallen Kingdom's still the goat, so I airdropped everyone in the theater Fallen Kingdom poster. Oh my god! I remember back when I was in high school, I would like airdrop memes to people. They were very offensive memes too, so maybe I upset some. I mean, back in the day, I was like this edgy teen lord, like meme lord. Um, should I even say what the meme was? There's this meme that I sent once, and somebody actually got real mad, and they never figured out it was me. I don't know. Maybe if I say what it because I've always said in the channel that I have this past of being like, if I ever get canceled, I'd actually understand why because I made very offensive humor. Like you guys have seen Matt Jarbo's past tweets. Yeah, I made similar jokes to that, like similar to that extent. But that was the past me, and I still make jokes. I don't give a shit. You know, sometimes you can't be too sensitive in this world. So I still, of course, make edgy jokes. I just don't go. I have a limit. I have a limit because there are some jokes you can make and some you can't. You know, and you guys notice on my streams, I'll like make fun of like anything really. Like, I remember I made this joke on the last stream saying that you're racist if you don't like coffee because coffee's brown. And of course, people, nobody got mad at me because y'all know how I joke. Y'all know how I joke, but obviously that was a joke. Like on Max's stream a couple of days ago, I kept telling Max that this felt racially motivated. And literally, when the stream ended, he was like, "Hey, guys, like, you're gonna get me demonetized. Could you not say that?" Man, I don't know. I just like making fun of everything. But yeah, I used to airdrop like edgy memes back when I was in high school. Um, and then Daniel says they didn't do a very good job explaining that the Lockwood character that was head of Biosim was the same guy in the meme with Newman from Seinfeld. See, nobody cares. Oh my god. Oh my god. Um, yeah, yeah. Morbius is better than Minion. Unironically, I say I agree with that. I agree with that. I unironically like I liked Morbius. You guys know I actually liked Morbius. I gave it a good review. I don't think it's a good like a great movie. I just like it. It's like a movie I can watch like once. Uh, it is what it is. But yeah, I actually will say this. I had a much better time watching Morbius than Jurassic World Dominion. Not only that, but there's more pressure for Jurassic World Dominion because Jurassic World was a movie that was carrying on a classic franchise, bringing back the classic characters. While Morbius was kind of like the first time ever got Morbius on this big screen. Of course, Morbius sweep. It's a Morbius sweep, boys. Um, yeah, okay, crap. Chris Pratt's character seemed like a completely different character, no sarcasm or wisecracks, nothing. I didn't feel him different. I just felt like there was nothing like none of these characters felt like they didn't feel like they served the big purpose. It just was kind of like, here's these random stories, let's go with it. And Owen, who was this big star in the first two movies, it didn't feel like it was a big star in this one. And I understand. Look, I didn't mind that. It's just like, it felt like they just both the old and new cast felt forced in this movie. It felt like they didn't know what to do to get them together, so they just randomly put them in. That's just my thoughts, but yeah. Uh, Bryce Dallas Howard is absolutely stunning in this movie. Oh my god, I saw you on Discord, man. You were simping for Bryce Dallas. I mean, she's beautiful, but honestly, I don't care. Morbius comes out on Tuesday. Oh yeah, the Blu-ray. Yeah, you know what? Somebody send me a Morbius Blu. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I wouldn't make y'all do that. Or super chat me like $30 so I can buy a Blu-ray of Morbius. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I don't like asking for money. That just feels weird. But if anyone wants to, I'm just kidding. Um, the twist with Maisie not being a clone was like the twist from Ancient Gods Part 2, a WTF moment. I'll admit, I was kind of like, what the F? Like when they said that Maisie was born from her mother, because in the last movie, what they said was that Lockwood had created her after his daughter died. And this movie, when that Maisie, like I like the premise. I like the clone premise. But to me, the problem is it just didn't fit in a Jurassic Park movie. And I felt like that got more focus than the actual threat of an extinction level crisis on Earth. Dang it, I just said it. I just said crisis on Infinite Earth. Crisis on I didn't say Infinite, but it sounded like I almost said Crisis on Infinite Earths. But anyways, Coffee Machine says, "Bro, Domino, best Jurassic movie, Bill Gates and Falcone were in it, and Falcone's moves his oh my god." Hey, you guys remember when there was that leak of there possibly being a Fast and Furious Jurassic Park movie crossover? Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Let's do that. I would have preferred that over this movie because at least that would have been fun. Imagine freaking Dominic Toretto, like he's gonna punch a T-Rex, kill him. He's gonna punch a T-Rex, knock him out, and then he's gonna hug a raptor and say he's family. Josh needs a genetically engineered emo girl. Oh my god. Sorry guys, I need to drink some water. My throat's kind of hurting. Oh crap! I only got 20 more minutes. Okay, let me try wrapping up the comments. Jurassic Park 3 is better than Minion. I actually I completely agree. I said this early in the stream. I actually like Jurassic Park 3. Um, so, so yeah, so yeah, uh, yeah. But it is what it is. Bryce Summit. Are we talking about Bryce's looks now? Oh my god. We're talking about Bryce Dallas Howard's look. Oh my god. I mean, she's beautiful, but I honestly like I understand others. I just don't really ever like talking about other actors. Like you guys know the premise of a celebrity crush. Yeah, I don't know why. I don't feel it means nothing to me finding a woman on the internet attractive because I know I'll never meet them. Yeah, I don't know why. I just have that mentality. I never really care. Like you'll see like some guys, they'll see like a girl like Twitch streaming or making YouTube videos and they'll be like, "Oh, look how beautiful she is." Send her super chats and anything. And me personally, I just never feel that way. Like I just like them to me, I find a woman more attractive seeing them in person. I don't know. It's I don't even know. Like I like when I see them on the internet, I'm just like, okay, cool, another attractive girl. So move on. Like that's just me. That's I don't know why I'm even bringing this up, but I don't know. I've just always felt that way. Uh, um, yeah, they all do hand gestures to all the dinos. That part made no sense, especially to the big T-Rex looking dinosaurs. Like that to me is what they didn't make sense. Peter Parker's dad is the villain. Tasm too. Maybe there will be a fan edit which includes the prologue, which was released online in the bigger. Can I say this right now? You guys remember that short that came out like 2 years ago called Battle of Big Rock? What was it called? Battle of Big Rock, something like that, where it shows like a family in like an RV and they're vibing, but then a T Rex comes in or a big dinosaur comes in and disrupts um disrupts their picnic. I actually think that short is better than the entire movie because at least that short felt like it had stakes. And also he's talking about the Bucky. He kind of looked like Bucky. The villain that kidnapped Claire. I'm not even gonna lie to you. The minute I saw him, I'm like, did they literally? They gave him a tattoo, and it felt like they were trying to tell us, look, guys, this guy's bad because he's a white supremacist. Or obviously they didn't say that in the movie, but I'm not even gonna lie to you. That's what it felt like they were trying to tell us. They were like, look, guys, he probably wears a white robe on his off time. I'm just kidding, but yeah, it kind of felt like they were trying to scream at you. He's evil because he has a tattoo on his face. I don't know. Um, where was it? Wait, when he was having an identity crisis? I don't remember. Wait, what are we talking about? I can't remember. I don't know. I don't remember. Um, I think the only good thing in Dominion is the Dino fight. It is better than Jurassic World and Jurassic Park 3. To me, the best Jurassic. I'm talking about Jurassic World specifically, like that trilogy. The best fight we've gone is still that final fight in the first Jurassic World when the Indominus Rex is fighting the Raptors and fighting Rexy, and then eventually the big fish one comes out and eats it. Like that fight to me is cool. Um, there was some cool like the Malta chase scene was cool. The final fight with the T-Rex and the Gigasaurus, those were cools. Um, what else was cool about the dino fights? I don't. There was also this premise of an underground dino fight, like underground like dinosaur fights. That sounded interesting, but we never really went into. They just showed it to you real quick, but yeah. Isaac writes better villains. I I probably would be able to write a better villain. You know what? I would just have this talk. This is my pitch. Everyone at Universal, listen to what I'm saying. There's gonna be this one dinosaur. It's gonna kind of look like the Indominus Rex, but much bigger, much scarier. And not only that, but it can talk. It can like talk English. Yeah, guys, you heard me right here. It can talk English and it tries to rule over the world. And he's like, haha, moha. And he can control the other dinosaurs. So not only that, but now he's gonna be like the Caesar, like Planet of the Apes Caesar, but in dino form. And he's gonna communicate with humans saying, I will eat all of you one by one, and he's going to rule over the world. And then we're going to have Dominic Toretto and the rest of his family trying to stop this big dinosaur from taking over Canada and then taking over the world. Why did I specify Canada? Because that'd probably be the easiest target. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I love y'all Canadians out there. There's my pitch right now. Universal, send me my check through mail. I don't, however you want to send me my money. There's your pitch, Universal. Go ahead. And if Universal wants to hire me to be that director, I'm gonna get all of you, Brad, Camus, Daniel, all of you guys are gonna be part of the script writing team right then and there. I'm just kidding. Oh my god, I sound so stupid. Giganto, one in the first, and Tyrannosaurus, one in the second, giving both of them a chance of a fair screen time. Yeah. He looks exactly like Apple CEO Tim Pool. He does. Oh my god. Okay, you guys got to be honest. Would you be on board with the idea I just said? A talking giant dinosaur that's like T-Rex or Indominus Rex form, big arms, big legs, and it can talk English. Would you guys find that interesting? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Or the Morbiusaur, have like Morbius on a dinosaur. Oh my god. Wait, what time is it? What time is it? It's 1 p.m. Crap. Give me a second. Um, a lot of people hate that. I mean, it's not hated. Like most people like that movie, and it made a shitload of cash. I still remember when it came out. It was like it was received. It was very popular amongst many people, and it actually gained a lot of new fans. Like a lot of kids, that was like their first exposure for Jurassic Park. And I still remember I was like 13 when that movie came out. But yeah, you getting Jurassic Legos? uh, I have a friend. I have a friend of mine who loves building Legos. And he's like my age. He actually has like he's like really good at building Legos. Like, honestly, like and he actually even, like he'll, like, build Lego buildings and stuff for you if as long as you pay him. Like, we were at the Lego store a couple of months ago, and I was looking at the Millennium Falcon. I'm like, "Dude, I would love this. I would love this Millennium Falcon, but I do not have the patience to build it." And he was like, he straight up was like, "Hey, I'll build it for you." Like, he said he wouldn't even charge me, but I was like, "Nah," because the Millennium Falcon was actually expensive, and it was also pretty big. The Millennium Falcon. And I'm not gonna lie to you, if I ever get like a Lego like that, like those big ones, I'm using the freaking Craggle. You guys remember that glue from the first Lego movie? Yeah, I'm using the Craggle. I ain't letting that thing break, you know? I would never let that thing break. Never, not even a chance. But uh where was I? Um Where was that scene? Well, they show it real quick. All they show you is the dinosaur roaring. It's at like around the very beginning, I think. I don't. I'd have. I only watched the movie once, but I'd have to remind myself. But I believe they showed you at the very beginning, real quick. They don't really go into it. It just shows the kid shocked, and then like I wonder if that kid died. Somebody's probably gonna clip that and think, "Oh my god, Isaac likes killing kids." I don't know. I don't even know. There's so much footage of me getting canceled. Like you might one of you guys might as well cancel me. Just rip the band-aid off. Anyways, always remember says Isaac, do you agree that Jurassic Park 3 sucks because Spino killed T-Rex, not the story and human characters? No, I like the movie. I'm actually fine that that movie focused on the Spinosaurus. I like that movie. I like it. And I'll say this right now. Jurassic Park 3 is better than to me personally, is better than Jurassic Park 2 The Lost World, but it is what it is. Um where was I? Let me try reading quick. Matrix Resurrections is enjoyable if you keep up with the lore despite the PC politics and feeling like a parody a bit. At least, I think Matrix Resurrections is decent. I'll say that. But to me, it was kind of boring. Like there's just too many scenes where they're doing jack shit nothing. My biggest ultimate problem with the movie is if First of all, Morpheus wasn't interesting in this, and then, it just didn't feel interesting. It just felt like they were going random after random. And my biggest problem is the movie tried going way t like, there's this balance of being meta and being way too meta. Like, for example, Deadpool is very meta, but it doesn't hit you over the head on how meta it is. Like, there's this one line in Matrix Resurrections I hate that says, "Warner Brothers is forcing us to do a 4th Matrix game, and so you have to do it with or without you." And I'm like, "Holy crap." Were this were the writers of the script that mad that Warner Brothers were forcing them to make the movie? I don't know. I don't know, Resurrections just felt oh, man, it just felt like it was trying to be way too meta, and then it was trying to hit you over the head of, "Look, guys, we did this in the first movie, the blue pill or the red pill." And I was like, I'll say this, it does set up do what the trailer promised, which is a story about Neo, the chosen one, being brought back to the Matrix. I like that. And there are moments I like I love seeing Trinity and Neo's romance. Neil Patrick Harris, the villain, what was his name? I forgot his name. Neil Patrick Harris. I think Neil Patrick Harris was a great villain. I just love him. Although the line when he says, "You look particularly triggered," I'll admit that line was a bit cringe. But besides that, I think Matrix Resurrections is a decent movie. But to me, because the first Matrix movie is a top 5 favorite movie of mine of all time, and I'm saying of all time, like top 5, and I love the first Matrix movie. Like, the first Matrix movie is probably one of the first action movies I ever saw as a kid, one of the first R-rated movies I saw, so I have such a deep love for the first Matrix. I don't like Matrix 2 and 3, but Resurrections to me felt way too meta, and it felt like it was trying to do too much of the first movie, and it forgot to be like its own movie. Oh, and Daniel says he was supposed to be the architect. That's his name. Okay. But I did like Neil Patrick Harris. I think he was pretty good. Although I'll admit the ending, I liked the ending, but the ending felt way too long, where they were just constantly beating the crap out of Neil Patrick Harris. Um, But it just felt like it was going way too long, like, it was like, "Haha, look, we beat you, we defeated you. Ha ha, ha ha, Trinity and Neo are in love," and I was like, "Okay, could we wrap up the movie now?" I don't know, but it is what it is. Um, if dinosaurs came back, then I'm buying a rifle. Oh, heck yeah. I would, like, buy every weapon I could. Like, every gun, every grenade, or anything. I don't know why I would need a grenade, but, uh, I would, like, if there's dinosaurs, I'd buy, like, a bunker, have every weapon I could have imaginable, and just, like, live in a fortress being like, "Hey, yo, dinosaurs, like, don't pull up." Where was I? Isaac, are you hyped for the new Flash trailer? Actually, yeah. I mean, Flash is one of my favorite characters. Look, I don't care what's going on behind the scenes. To me, I do believe this movie should be released the way it was intended. Because at the end of the day, Ezra's not the only one making this movie. This is and let's not talk about the Ezra stuff. I'm not going to talk about it. But to me, it's just selfish that all these hundreds upon hundreds of people who work their asses off, I don't believe it's right for them to lose their job just because of one person's mistakes. Just because of one person's silly mistakes. I don't think that those people should have to lose their job over that. And director Andy Muschietti doesn't deserve this shit. And the actors and actresses, Sasha Calle, especially Michael Keane. Michael Keane's a professional in this. I do not think that Ezra, like, everyone's saying, "Oh, they should recast and reshoot." Well, they can't do that because the movie's already fully filmed. This is a movie that cost over 200 million. This it's if you reshoot and recreate everything, you're just gonna end up losing a shitload of money. And to me, I think it's because look, let's be honest. Let's be honest right now. No one's gonna care when we watch the movie. No one really is. I mean, look, I if and again, I'm gonna say this if hear me right now, because everyone thinks I just hate Ezra Miller. No, it's not that. If everything or even just half of the things that are true, especially this newest allegation, come out to be true, Ezra should be fired. That's undebatable. He should be fired. Especially that last thing, or that. By the way, if that last thing, that recent thing came out to be true, actually, I'll say this right now: the recent allegations make everything else seem like it's nothing. I'm gonna say that straight up. The recent allegations are far, 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 far worse than imaginable, and it makes everything else look like nothing. in hindsight. Um, but if any of these allegations are true, Ezra should be fired. Ezra should be fired. There's no debating it. However, you have to release the movie because hundreds upon hundreds of people have worked their asses off to get this project made. The CGI team, the VFX team, the cinematographers, the behind the scenes stuff. Those people work their asses off far harder than Ezra does, far harder. And I wouldn't consider it immoral. Some people are saying it's immoral. It's not really. Warner Bros. Didn't know that this was going to happen, so it's not. I mean, I do think they should have handled that first situation. I'm still very vocal about that. They should have. When I remember when Ezra chokeslammed that woman, um, I still till this. I remember I made a video 11 months ago. So this was like over a year since that story happened. I made a video saying, "Hey Warner Brothers, why haven't you said anything about a woman literally being chokeslammed?" And yes, I won't deny it. That video looked fake. It looked fake. They grabbed that woman very slowly and pushed him to the ground. But still, it happened. If it was fake, then why can't you come out and say it was fake? That's the thing that still frustrates me till this day. Everyone says, "Oh, but it's fake. Oh, it doesn't matter." I don't care. Why didn't you say anything about it at the time? Warner Brothers should have Warner Brothers should have spoken on this from the very beginning, because maybe, just maybe, that would have helped. But I do think they have to release this movie, because I think it's more immoral that hundreds of people have to lose their job. Because regardless if this movie comes out or not, Ezra's making money. Ezra is. And look, if y'all want to boycott, if y'all want to not watch this movie, I actually find that completely understandable. However, I think it's more immoral to not release this movie. I think it's more immoral not to release this movie, because those are because at least us the consumers, we at least have the choice to not pay our money. Because I actually understand if people aren't going to pay their money to go support this movie. But to these other people who are working their asses off, when they're working their asses off, they shouldn't lose their job just because of one fucking moron. They shouldn't. And that's just my opinion. Even if Ezra killed 3 people, I still think this movie should be released. More for those people. But I'll say this though, they should not market Ezra. They should not. They should not. And also I do think Warner Bros. Needs to speak up on this. But the movie already came out. But regardless, you guys already know my thoughts. I've been very vocal on the Ezra Miller stuff. Although I have in the last couple of months, I've been very kind of quiet. I've just kind of been I've been waiting since I'm waiting until everything is settled in court. I'm waiting for that to happen. I'm waiting for that, because I do think we do need answers, like full on evidence and answers. And that's actually why I didn't make a video on the grooming allegations. I more made it about what happens to the Flash movie. Um, that's I think, and I made that video because again, I'm in no position to speak on, or I'm in no position to give facts, because of course I don't know what happened behind the scenes. I don't know why things happened, but I'm not giving Ezra really the benefit of the doubt, um, because I don't care. But at the end of the day, I am gonna wait till the evidence comes out to make a video. Like once the court date is over, once everything's done, I will make a video going through it, because at the end of the day, I want Ezra to be innocent. I want Ezra to be innocent. Um, I want Ezra to be innocent. I think everyone wants Ezra to be innocent, because nobody wants grooming allegations to be true, because then that means that somebody did get groomed, which is not good, especially a minor. And this is these allegations are far more than just movies at this point. But let me move on from that. Sorry, guys. Sorry, guys. Um, Crap. Let's see, what comments are we on? Um, oh, the name of Neil Patrick Harris's character is the analyst. There, thank you, Brad. Um, Crap. There's so many comments. I need to catch up. Okay. Okay. Oh, you brought up the book. I would suggest reading the Michael Crichton novel. It explains in the Lost World, the dinosaurs die out from a virus. Spoiler: I think if a dinosaur eats a infected locust, every dinosaur will die. I don't know. Sorry, excuse me. Uh, I don't know. I don't really honestly care much about what the book said, but yeah, it is what it is. Give me a second. I need to catch some water. Hold up. But yeah, sorry if I brought up I didn't mean to bring up the Ezra stuff. I don't know. It's just such a big topic that I kind of just I don't know, but it is what it is. Okay, give me a second. Okay, I'll say I have like 10 more minutes, I think. But anyways, how y'all doing today, man? How y'all doing? But yeah, oh crap, Daniel Martin membership got renewed, or I don't know what. Wait, what does it say? Daniel Martin member for 2 months. Yo, it's your 2 month anniversary. Dang, it's already been 2 months. Dang, and why isn't it popping up on Streamyard? It's only showing up on the YouTube. On the YouTube, it's only showing up on the YouTube studio. Why? What crap? Why is it not? Dang. But anyways, thank you to um thank you to Daniel for being a member for 2 months. Those who are wondering what is being a member. Well, sorry, I waited an entire hour just to promote this, but you can become a member today only for 99 cents a month. You get a shout out in every live stream, and actually, I need to read off the names because I have this list right here. Yeah, I have this piece of paper. Crap. Crap, I don't even know why I accidentally hit leave studio. Oh my, that was so awkward because I went to go get an image and I accidentally clicked leave studio. But here are our members. Crap, where was I? Here are our members. We have Pedro Bonilla, Rhea, BK Dan, Lit Alex, DCGH, Mad Max Movie Managers Entertainment, Ashley the Widow, Daniel Martin, and Strange Marvel Theories. We're all members. And that's kind of like one of the perks. So being the member is like you're supporting us financially, and it means a lot. I honestly thank you guys, and it's only 99 cents a month. So I want to thank all of you guys. I'm trying to figure out what more I can do for members because honestly, like I honestly want to thank all of you guys because this helps support the channel. Um, so I want to thank Daniel Martin for being here for 2 months. But yeah, let's get back into the chat. Uh, Also, we got a super chat today. You guys know what clip I gotta play. You guys know what clip I gotta play. Where's the video?
I'm a superhero! I'm a motherfucking super...
Yeah, thank you, Daniel Martin. And Daniel Martin sends us a $5 super chat, and he says this goes towards Isaac's Morbius fund. Hey, you know what? I'll say this right now. If I'm able to raise $25 today, then I'm definitely gonna buy a Blu-ray copy of Morbius because I believe that's the price of a Blu-ray plus DVD combo. But oh my god! But yeah, thank you, Daniel. Thank you. Um, yeah, that means a lot, man. Thank you, Daniel's honestly amazing. He's been supporting this channel for quite some time, and I want to thank Daniel Martin so much for supporting the channel. This isn't the first time he sent a super chat, so I want to thank him. I'm very bad at thanking people, but I honestly want to thank you because you guys are my family.
Family, 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 family.
Honestly, I kept that I just put that meme up because oh my god, I earned $5 off from Fandango. So you know what that means? Morbius. I'm just kidding. Hold up. Um Give me a second. Give me a second. Sorry guys, I have some bitch texting me right. I'm just kidding. I wonder what's funny. I've talked to you guys about my friends I know in real life. Like I have a group of friends I'll hang out like every Sunday, and they know about my YouTube channel. Every time they tell me a reference I say in my live stream. Like, they'll bring up something I've said in my live stream, and then they'll tell me in person. But the thing is, they never comment in the chat. So, I don't even know it when they're watching. And it's so funny. It's honestly it's so funny. So, one of them is probably watching right now, and I think they get notifications when I stream, so I don't even know. But, but yeah, thank you, Daniel Martin, man. Honestly, is it means a lot. Honestly, Daniel's a super cool guy. He's one of the best people I've met on YouTube. Honestly, all of you guys are awesome. Camus, Coffee Machine, who's Average Man, Brad, every one of you. You guys are awesome, and honestly, you guys are the reason why I do YouTube. Because without you guys, I'd just be some fat nerd talking about how Jurassic Park didn't have enough dinosaurs. But anyways, where was I? Morbius meme still going? Of course, man. Morbius is. Remember, I live by these quotes: "Live, laugh, morb." And I'll put it in the chat too. Put it in the chat. You guys live, laugh, morb, morb. Oh my god. Oh my god. The Morbius Blu-ray fun. Heck yeah. You know what? If I'm gonna make like a quick video one day of me going to a store and just buying a Morbius Blu-ray. I feel like my channel has become Morbius meme central. Like I've actually I've actually profited off of Morbius because my reviews made decent money. My stream called Morbius and Chill made decent money. And now a lot of people are subscribed to me based on Morbius memes because I think I was one of the first and only people to give Morbius a good review. I remember even my comment sections were telling me, "Oh my god, it's finally refreshing to see a good review for Morbius." It was so funny. Like I feel like I've actually surprisingly became a Morbius leader, the Morbius fandom. You know, hold up. Okay. Oh my god. Go fund Morbius. Heck yeah, man. Hashtag go fund Morbius. But yeah, live, laugh, Morbius, guys. I live by those quotes. Morbius is love, Morbius is life. That too, man. That too. I also gotta highlight this comment. Live, laugh, more. But that's honestly that you guys gotta live by that line, man. You guys gotta live by that. But so inspirational, motivational. Heck yeah, man. You know, because of this line, I prevented myself from committing toaster bath. Maybe I shouldn't have made that joke. Maybe that was a mean. I'm just kidding. Um, we would be a minus. We would be a minus a Morbius cult leader without you, Isaac. You're awesome, bro. Thank you, Daniel. And I still remember because I watched it Thursday, the opening day, and I had like a lot of people that really asked me, like, "Really, you like the movie?" And then I think Daniel was one of them, Superwise was another, and then they were like telling me like after they're like, "Oh my god, we actually liked it," and then we began the Morbius cult. Oh my god! And I actually watched the movie twice. I actually watched it last Sunday for the re-release at 10 a.m. I watched Morbius, but there was nobody in that theater, so I was just alone with my friend. And yeah, I ended up watching cinema at its finest.
He's pulling his cock out!
Coffee Machine says, might as well change your channel to Multiverse of Morbius. You know what? I got it. I I got instead of having Martin Scorsese on the logo, I need to have Dr. Michael Morbius. Marvel legend Dr. Michael Morbius. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Daniel asked me earlier, but I don't actually have any. I don't have any drops. Like I don't have any Morbius images or memes that I can play. I'll do it for next time. Like I'll probably stream on Thursday, and we could potentially have Morbius stuff because Mr. Kevin Feige wants me to put Morbius stuff. I don't even know why, but I have this image right here. But yeah. Quantum guy from the Actman guy drama reminds me of Maximilian Must. Oh wait, Maximilian Must. He's the guy who says, "Oh yeah, yeah." I remember that. Oh my god, I've heard stuff that he's done on Discord, like that Maximilius guy. Oh my god. I don't even know. I believe it was confirmed true. I'm not even gonna bring it up because I think that would get me demonetized. But dude, if everything that happened is true, yeah, oh my god, oh my god. But yeah, the quantum guy, Ackman stuff. Honestly, that's crazy. It's crazy what's going on with the quantum TV stuff and all that. I don't think Ackman should be. Ackman got demonetized for calling out somebody for breaking YouTube guidelines. That's I don't think like I'll admit one thing I disagree with on Ackman is he believes there's corruption on YouTube. I honestly don't think that's the thing. Like Papa Gut. Yeah, I don't know if you guys know who Papa Gut is, but he did this entire stream breaking down everything. And his theory is that YouTube more just doesn't care. Because YouTube has shown in the past they don't really care about the creators. And and uh and Ackman said that there's like corruption, but I don't think that's the case. What I think happened is Quantum TV, because we know Quantum is talking to YouTube. We know he is, and he's probably because Quantum is getting a lot of crap, which he rightfully does. But a lot of the crap he's getting, because sadly, the thing is on YouTube or social media, you're always going to have trolls that call you racial slurs, especially if you're black. Like, let's not deny it. On YouTube, on social media, if you're black, you're immediately going to be called the N word. That's the sad reality. I mean, even me, I'm a small little nobody. When I made a video on Mecha Random 42, somebody went on my Instagram DMs and I posted this on Twitter and they called me a dirty spick. That's and I'm a small nobody. So imagine at the level he is. But at the end of the day, Quantum TV did the wrong because he started false flagging Ackman for copyright. No, he didn't copyright you. He rightfully used clips. Oh crap. Okay, I'm back. YouTube, they're weird on like you're not. To me, it's the only way a YouTuber can copyright another YouTuber is if they actually put their entire video on YouTube. Like for example, if somebody takes like a 2 minute clip of my stream and uploads it, I don't think that's copyright. But if they put my entire stream as a video and act as if it's theirs, then that is copyright to me. But Quantum TV, that guy is just horrible. Horrible. I mean, even the stuff he says offline, like I think he said he wished gay people died, like that he wished more gay people had died in that shooting that happened in Orlando a couple of years ago. But it's honestly crazy. It's crazy what happened, you know. But yeah, Ackman. The only thing I think Ackman is wrong about is the corruption. I just think it's more that YouTube doesn't care. Like YouTube doesn't care. I think that's what it is. And because Quantum was speaking more towards YouTube, I think that's why YouTube cares more about Quantum. Like that's what I think it is. But I'm not really gonna talk about it because I'm afraid YouTube is gonna get me in trouble or something. I don't know. But Daniel says, "Damn, what a nut." But yeah, guys, I'm gonna end off the stream. It was fun. Let's actually read the polls. I put a poll out saying, "Did you like Jurassic World Dominion?" We got 12 votes. 42% say yes, 58% say no. So this was a very divisive one because I know there's a lot of people who actually like this movie. Excuse me, but it is what it is. I actually had somebody text me on on um on Twitter telling me that they actually think this is their favorite Jurassic World movie. But it is what it is. Oh crap, where was I? Talk about it on my second channel. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I I noticed that when I make videos for my second channel, I'm kind of unmotivated to because it's not movie related, and I don't know why, but I feel like I think this is the thing that happened. I I've been working my butt off on YouTube on this channel for 2 years now. It's already been over 2 years actually. I remember it was around March of 2020 that I began the channel, and I remember I was working hard, making the best content I can, and I feel like because I've worked so hard on this channel, I care much more about this one. Um, and my second channel, I feel like the problem is like I've worked my butt off on this channel for movie talk, that now, even considering anything else, to me is kind of boring. But I'll try making. Sorry guys, if it sounds like an a-hole, but I'm gonna try my best to make more content on that channel. But it is gonna be like, don't count on me keeping up like with everything on YouTube because I don't know, it's difficult. But sorry guys. But Kamu says, "Can I get a happy birthday from John John?" Heck yeah, man. Happy birthday, Kamu. Hope you're having a great birthday. Let's see what clip I can play. Uh, okay, what clip can I play for your birthday?
I'll go together or we go one at a time.
Yeah! Parkour, parkour!
Parkour! Parkour! I'm right behind you, Andy! Come on! Yeah!
Forgot Gibby.
Oh yeah. Gibby!
Oh wait, Copy Machine asked me to play the Joe Rogan clip.
So have you ever done DMT?
Me. I dropped out in the 4th grade to run drugs to support my nana.
That means you haven't known the triumphs and defeats, the epic highs and lows of high school football.
Give me a second. Okay, I'm back. Oh crap! I don't know if you guys heard that in the back, but my mom's playing Mexican music. Wow, what a spick! What a beaner! I'm just kidding. Dang it! Somebody's gonna clip that out. It's probably gonna be Antonio. I think Antonio wants to cancel me. I'm just kidding. Okay, where was I? Well, yeah, but I'm gonna end the stream in a bit, like in a minute. Isaac, can we stop? Wait, hold up. Isaac, can we stop getting political and talk about movies? Yeah, I apologize for that. I do get into it a bit sometimes. I don't mean to, but it is what it is. But yeah, I try always keeping movie talk. But it is what it is. Oh my god. Oh look, Antonio was the first guy to react. Antonio. Somebody's gonna like make it out to seem like I'm white and then like put that clip out everywhere. Honestly, I'm being honest with you guys. So my entire friend group I have is literally all Hispanics, and we'll like say some of the most racist stuff towards each other because we're all Hispanics. And I don't know. I feel like if anyone wants to hear this, we'd get canceled. But it's more like racism towards Hispanics. But yeah. Look, Akamo, the only person breaking down my door is going to be immigration. Like ICE is going to be knocking on. They're going to be knocking with the sledgehammer, being like, "Hey, where's the papers? Where the papers?" I'm like, "Hey, yo no sé." No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. It's funny because I'll always like, I don't know why, but I always resort to making fun of Hispanics. I don't know. They're such an easy target because it's not like they can understand you. I'm just like, it's like you make fun of Hispanic, they're not going to be able to understand you because they don't speak English. You know, I'm just kidding. But I'll like it's funny because I'll make similar jokes on other channels like Max, but they don't understand that I'm joking. Like on Max, like you guys know, my favorite phrase to say on YouTube is racially motivated. Like I'll jokingly say something's racially motivated when it's not racially motivated. You know, like it's not like like for example, let's say Daniel says he thinks Jurassic Park is better than Terminator. I would jokingly say racially motivated, and of course all of y'all know that I'm of course just freaking joking because it's not anything based on race. But I'll like jokingly say it as a joke, but when I say that on other channels they're more like, what did you just say? I don't know. But yeah, it is what it is. Mexican crooks. Lamau 4K. Antonio's gonna clip it. Antonio's gonna cancel me. He's gonna tell everyone I'm white too. I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you. Isaac, the name Isaac can be white passing until you hear it in Spanish, Isaac. Like that sounds Hispanic, but in English it sounds white, you know. Except my last name. My last name is very Hispanicish. Like I'll tell you, to the white people here on this chat, you guys would not be able to pronounce my name, mainly because most Americans can't pronounce my last name. But I'll never reveal it on YouTube publicly, mainly because I fear that it could dox me or something like that. I don't know. Oh, where was I? Okay, can we stop talking about woke, LGBTQ, racism, et cetera, except if it's drama like that Thor: Love and Thunder, Chris Pratt? Well, I don't talk about it as much, but I'll like bring it up sometimes because I do think it's important to because the reason why I started making those videos is because most of you have to remember that back in 2017, 2018, all of movie talk was going into that alt-right part where they were like complaining about black people in movies. And so that's why I go the opposite because I'm like, dude, we need to start a new trend of criticizing these creators talking about minorities in movies. And that's kind of why I did it. I don't prioritize them because that's not the content I like making, but I don't like I won't bring it up randomly. Like I'd only bring it up if it's something serious, like, for example, let's say, like, for example, the Kenobi stuff, because it got so viral, I had to talk about it. But yeah, but yeah, like like for example, this stream I don't think we brought up anything like that. I don't think we did, but I'll avoid it as much as I can. Also, we got Rain in the chat. What's up, Rain? Sorry, Rain, but we're about to end the stream. I'm only planning on doing a short stream, but yeah. Ha ha ha. What do you do as a big Jurassic Park fan? Think of some minority, stupid dino fanboy to say, like, my favorite dinosaur can kill them all. Oh, crap. What the heck? Wait, hold up. I don't know what's this referencing to. I don't know. I'm sorry. If you could give context, I don't know what that reference is. That is referencing to. But can I ask a question? Is Jurassic Park woke? Because remember, most of the dinosaurs, including the popular ones like Blue, almost every raptor we've had, Rexy, they're all females. Is this female empowerment? Is Jurassic Park woke? Is Jurassic Park virtue signaling? Oh my god. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. That's a serious question. Is Jurassic Park woke for having females? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. But is that racially motivated, John Trent? Yes, it is. I'm just kidding. That's what, we got to start this trend on YouTube. I'll say this right now on this channel. Anytime something's randomly brought up, this chat. Anytime someone says racially motivated, like in the chat, we got to start a trend where all of us just start randomly typing racially motivated. Just randomly. I feel like that's going to be the new quote on this channel. That's my favorite word to say just because of how random it is. Like let's say I just randomly say I think the PlayStation's better than the Xbox. Let's say I say that. All of you guys have to say racially motivated, like just randomly. And this like that has to be the new trend because I say that a lot. I said that on Max's channel a lot on Friday, and he had no idea what I was even trying to say. But we gotta start that trend, we gotta start that. It's gonna be like the line, the line L plus ratio. Yeah, we gotta do that, but with the term racially motivated. We gotta start a meme here. It's kind of like how we created a Morbius meme on this channel. There we go. Yeah, look, like Coffee Machine. Like if you ever see Coffee Machine randomly put racially motivated, everyone's gonna spam racially motivated. Oh my god. When Jurassic World is more progressive than Ghostbusters 2016. Hey man, I'm asking a real question. Is Jurassic Park woke because most of the dinosaurs are females? It's a serious question, man. It's a serious question. Is that woke? Uh, Max is a boomer. Max doesn't. I mean, Max is more scared of getting demonetized. That's kind of why. Like Max is like real scared. And to be fair, I can't blame him. Because anytime Matt Jarbo or anyone like that comes on, there's a risk. And not only that, but Max does need the money more. He said that, I'm only going to say what he said publicly. He has said that he has had, like, he's been in debt. Like, for example, he sold a lot of his Funko Pops because he was in debt for a while. And, YouTube kind of helps him make extra money. Now, to me, YouTube barely I make below the minimum wage that an Asian child does when they're working for Nike. I make below that. Wait, is that even offensive? Is that an offensive joke? I don't think it is because that is the sad reality of Nike. I make less than an Asian kid working for Nike. I'll say that straight up. I don't know, but We gotta stop this Xbox and Xbox. Oh my god. I make like nothing on YouTube, so I tend to not care as much because I for example, I pay my bills because of my job. I don't like I don't depend on YouTube because I don't make much for it on YouTube, you know? I don't know, like, so that's why I feel like there's less of a risk. Like, I won't like, I'll say I want my videos monetized because for the most part, there's this idea on YouTube that if you curse in a video multiple times, you get demonetized. I don't think that's true because 'cause I've cursed a lot on streams and I still get monetized. Like, I say the words like racist or sexist or racially motivated on my channel and I never get demonetized. I think as long as you don't overdo it, like, that's when you get demonetized, but yeah, I don't know. I don't depend on YouTube money, so yeah, it is what it is. I mean, I would love to make money on much more money on YouTube, but it is what it is. Woke laughing my ass out. No, I don't think so. They made them like that. I mean, I was more joking. Obviously, it's a joke, but if we're going based on what most people like to call woke, you know, that's a question. And not only that, but they show the dinosaurs as very powerful and very strong. So maybe there's the case to call it woke, you know. Although I'm gonna say this right now. I'm being honest right now. I'm gonna be completely honest, 100%. Anytime I hear anyone use the word woke, you immediately lose my respect because that word has been so overused and so used for the wrong purposes that that word means nothing to me. And to me, it shows ignorance when you say woke. You know, I do believe virtue signaling. Virtue signaling is real. Like that's something's real. Like for example, I'll be straight up. I'll be honest. I do not like it when directors or producers announce a character's bisexual and they do nothing with it. Like for example, Peacemaker, they announced that he was bisexual. Like James Gunn was like, "Hey guys, we're saying Peacemaker's bisexual." I do think that's virtue signaling because they didn't do anything with it. It's like they were scared to show that this main character can be bi. Although they did show a lesbian relationship in the movie. And look, I don't mind. I don't care about relationships, even straight relationships. I don't care. But I cannot stand when movies will be like, "Oh, we have this new character who's bi," and then they don't show you like Loki. In the Loki series, they barely even tiny bit reference that he was bi. You know, and I don't like that. Like there is real virtue. Like that's the only thing I can agree with the geeks and gamers and everyone that there is virtue signaling. It's just that they don't know what real virtue signaling is. Like to them, virtue signaling is just casting a black person in a movie, which is the complete wrong thing, you know. Um, well, coffee machine. Every community is toxic. Like I'll say this right now: Hispanics are very racist. Hispanics are very racist. I'll tell you this right now. I think I have met more racist Hispanics than any other race. I'll say up straight up. I'll be completely honest about that. And every community, like LGBTQ plus, can be toxic, but I don't think every like for example, my chat can be toxic. Like I used to have a pretty toxic chat back when I was going after Andy Signor and Jody's Corner. Like my chat was pretty toxic for a while because it was honestly just constantly just saying, "Oh, anyone who likes Joss Whedon's movies is a p word" or anything like that. But well, every community, like I'll say, there's Christians. There are toxic Christians too. There's toxic gay people. There's toxic everyone. Like I won't lie to you. I remember when I was making my videos on Ezra Miller, somebody called me. I think they said I was queer phobic. I think that's what the word was, and I was like, "Wait, how?" I was literally respecting their pronouns. I think that's something. Somebody even called me anti-Semitic, which is surprising because I didn't even know Ezra was Jewish. I won't even deny it. But there are toxic people everywhere. There's toxic. I mean, my chat. I'll say this right now proudly. I don't think any of you like. I think all like I've seen channels like Enosh, Max, Jarbo. They'll have like their toxic people in there, but I believe my chat doesn't have any. Like I've never seen you guys. Like for example, have I ever told you guys to go harass someone? No. Um, because I don't think because you guys don't like suck up to me, and I like that because I don't like channels where people force you to suck up to them. Like for example, here, have you guys ever seen me ban anyone? Like, have you guys ever seen me like tell you guys to ban someone or stop someone from saying something? Like even to my moderators and all that? No, because I want everyone's coffee machine says yes. You told me to harass Morbius. Oh my god. You know what, guys? Coffee machine exposed me. He's correct. I'm just kidding. I wouldn't have guessed that either about Ezra Miller being Jewish. Yeah, and someone called me. Somebody said that I was being anti-Semitic. I was like, how? I didn't even bring up I didn't even know they were Jewish. And then somebody got mad at me for using their pronouns they them. I was like, no, I'm just respecting them. Okay. I don't get why anyone cares what pronouns I give someone. I identify as a Ray. Rayan, I identify as an attack helicopter. Like I've always believed this. Like you can make jokes about anything. There does have to be like a limit though. But like for the most part, you can joke about anything because they're jokes at the end of the day. You know, as long as you're not making jokes that are purposely trying to offend somebody, like that's the thing. You know, uh, I'm racist. I love Formula and NASCAR. Heck yeah, man. I'm also racist. I love NASCAR. I also love the Cars trilogy, man. You know, I'm a big racist here, man. Oh my god, somebody's gonna clip out me saying I'm a racist or something like that. Somebody's gonna clip that out right now. Honestly, like there's so many clips of me. You know, everyone comment in the chat if you're racist. Come on, everyone. I know all of you guys love NASCAR, so we're all racist here. Oh my god, I'm just kidding. Every fandom is toxic. I agree. Every fandom, every community, like not just fandom, but every community is toxic. You know, um, even like for example, there's some Mr. Beast fans. You know, Mr. Beast is one of the best people on YouTube, and he can have his toxic community. Um, and you know that's just how the world works. Uh, but yeah, uh, where was I? Crap, where was the No, no, don't worry, Coffee. You won't get canceled. Most people understand that because even there are some even LGBTQ plus people who don't like. For example, I'll say this straight up. I don't like how Elliot Page went out of his way to try to cancel Chris Pratt and tried saying Chris Pratt is homophobic because they went into a church that promotes homophobia. But the thing is, like I even defended Chris Pratt too. Like I've had 2 videos that has criticized that where I defended Chris Pratt because Chris Pratt's not homophobic, or at least there's no proof of it. Yes, he went to a church, but guess what? Most people have gone to church. Are you telling me that now everyone's homophobic? Like, and not only that, but he's never said anything homophobic. He has never, in fact, I believe he has supported the LGBTQ plus on many occasions, and he has never said anything homophobic. And Elliot Page created this false narrative of him being homophobic. And that's the thing that did frustrate me about Elliot Page because what they did was basically they called out somebody over something they didn't even do, you know? Um, but yeah, except the Morbius community, there's no exactly, Daniel. You're completely correct. The Morbius community, the Morbheads are the only non-toxic community out there. Give me a second. All right, guys, I'm gonna end the stream off. I'm kind of tired. I'm kind of tired right now. Got to go do something. I'm already gonna be late to what I was planning on doing. But yeah, I'll see y'all. I'll see y'all. I'll see y'all later, man. I'll try streaming every Thursday and Sunday. Like, would you guys like that idea where I do 2 streams a week? Because I know streams are like y'all's favorite thing to do. So would you guys like me to stream like Sunday mornings and Thursday afternoons? Like, would that be fine with y'all? Because that's really the only times I can. Uh, oh my god. And yeah, y'all say bye, bye, ball sack. Oh my god, I've never seen that before. But yeah, if you guys like that idea, that's something I would do. But hey, also I forget to market this all the time. I have social media platforms, so if y'all ever want to contact me personally, I have a Twitter and Instagram at Isaac the Film Geek, both Twitter, Instagram. So if you guys ever want to follow me there and message me, I'm always very active on both. Although I didn't have to privatize my Instagram recently, but my Twitter, you can still request a follow and I'll probably accept it. But yeah, thank you guys for watching this early morning. Sounds good. Thank you. Stream every day. Oh my god, I wish I could. But yeah, thank you guys. And Morbius is love, Morbius is life, Morbius is light. And yeah, again, I do want to thank Daniel for the $5 super chat. That means a lot, Daniel. Thank you, man. And yeah, and I'll try next time to get on camera It's just that it does affect your Wi-Fi internet connection. But yeah, that's it for today's installment where we criticize Jurassic World Dominion. But before I go, I want to remind you guys of this.
Hi, I'm Saul Goodman. Did you know that you have rights? The Constitution says you do, and so do I. I believe that until proven guilty, every man, woman, and